Hello and welcome to the first episode I'm doing. That's, of course, the first cooking episode I'm doing. This is going to be for pork watermelon tacos and lettuce wraps. So, as you can see, I started off with just got my bowl. I've got watermelon. I just get pre-cut watermelon. It saves a lot of waste and a lot of other things going on. So from there, I will just cut a cucumber and dice it up. So when using a knife on this, just a little tip and trick I try to give people when I'm teaching new cooks. You're holding on the way your knife is, as you can see, you pinch it together like you're holding a pen for writing. So when you hold it like that, it actually stabilizes the spine of the knife. So you can see right here when I show you, as you're cutting, if you hold it the traditional way, it's very wobbly. It doesn't hold properly. It's a little unstable. It's very unsafe. So if you actually hold it properly, where you hold it with a pencil, you'll see that it's much more stable, way more safe. I just don't want anybody to cut or hurt themselves. From there, I'm going to cut the cucumber and dice it up into, basically just into fours, a quarter them up. Size for me, I didn't really matter. It's potentially supposed to be for a salsa. From after that, I moved on to an avocado. For an avocado, all I cut is I run the knife around the middle of the core, slam the knife into the core of it. It's very safe to do it that way, and then all you have to do is just pull it off the thing there. Then I'm going to cube the avocados, both sides, and then I'm going to take a spoon and scoop it out. If you ever do sushi or ever have sushi, the way they actually do their avocado is with a spoon instead of a knife. From there, you're just going to mix it all up, just so it's kind of all together. So from there, now next we're adding is to the marinade for the salsa, essentially, which is rice vinegar. It's going to be sesame oil, soy sauce, and olive oil. So as you can see, I put the vinegar and the soy sauce first together, mix it all together, just so it's kind of mixed and done. And I will always drizzle oils in, because if you drizzle oil in, that's how you emulsify everything properly, and it'll make it so that it stays nice and thick and it stays together. The slower you drizzle it in, the more air you incorporate into it with the oil and the vinegars and your other liquids, the better it stays. It's just a better idea to do it that way. So you can see I just whisked it all up. As you can see, it starts to get thick, and you can see it's kind of emulsified in that way there. So I'm just going to add it all to these ingredients, stir it all up, mix it with a spoon, and then from there, basically, you are left with your salsa, we'll call it. You can let it marinate for a little while longer. I didn't let it marinate for that long, but I mean, the longer you let it marinate, the better off you are. So it's always a good idea to leave it marinating. From there, you're going to cook your pork, which the pork is marinated with soy sauce, ginger, garlic, in a super hot pan, oil in the pan. For testing oil in a pan, I always let it cook for a little bit and then swirl it around, and when the oil moves really quickly, it means your pan's ready. As you can see, just cook it all the way through. If you can, do your best to try and get it to brown. You can see I don't have a lot of special things. So from there, once it's cooked, you move on to your lettuce. From your lettuce, you'll just push down on the core. It's an easy way to get the core out of it. You push down with the heel of your hand, and then when you pull it out, you should be able to get it, which makes it easier for also to get the lettuce sort of cups, we'll call them, out of there, because I'll be able to separate it out and pull it. There's no core holding it together, so it kind of comes out in one nice even bunch. So from there, I will pull it out. I put down my core piece. The nicer piece you can get, the more round like a bowl, the better it is for you. If you want to fold it up into kind of a taco shape, you'll put your pork in there. Hot's fine. The reason why I use iceberg lettuce is so that way it doesn't wilt as quickly. Iceberg lettuce tends to hold its shape even with some heat for quite a while. And then I'll put the salsa on top of that, scoop it all on top, and then that's basically your finished dish. You can add some other toppings to it if you really like to, but as you can see, this is basically it. And that's basically the pork tacos. Thanks.